Hello everyone, welcome back to the conservatory here at Rathbone Manor. I've just returned from the car boot sale with this lot here. So let's bring the camera down here and have a look at what I've got. Okay, so from the car boot sale this morning I've got this lot here. And yesterday Mrs Rathbone got me these new trainers from the charity shop where she works, because I need some new footwear for work because my others are well and truly worn out. So these will be quite nice, so thank you very much to Mrs Rathbone for picking these up. They're actually Dunlop, what's it say there, Courtmaster, nice black, like the soles. They've hardly been used, so I thought, yep, they will do very nicely for work. Thank you very much, Mrs Rathbone. Okay, so getting on to today's tools, which are a bit grubby, so I'll chuck some gloves on for a start. Some equally grubby gloves by the looks of it. I ought to get me new ones out really. I've got a couple of pick of the days which we'll be looking at later on, but I want to show you this one first. I'm not going to show you it properly just yet. What we have here is an RM needle sharpener. Okay, so what you can do is, if you want guys, pause the video right here and put down in the comments what you think this is for. I know what it's for because I had to research it when I got home, so I've had a look. So just pause the video and I'll let you know later on what this is all about. Okay, so what was the first thing I came across today? The first stall I came across had these 2-wire brushes. He wanted 50p for both of them, would you believe? They're different sizes, as you can see, so I thought, oh, that's handy. We'll have some of that. This one hardly looks like it's been used, to be honest with you. They've got a nice plastic handle. Work zone, so I've no idea who made them. Yep, that's work zone 2. This has got a little bit more wear to it. They look alright, they feel alright. You know, you can't go wrong for 25 pence each, can you guys? Okay, so I have no idea what this is, but it came as part of this lot here from my favourite tool stall for £15. And as I say, I have no idea what it's all about, but I'm going to say, I mean, some of you will out there be able to tell me, this is probably something from something larger, like some sort of tool, woodworking tool. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. That's good. Yes, good. That's got it's got somebody's name stamped in it. W.D. Wood. I like that, that's cool. All right. We have here, if I can read that, hang on a second, let me just have a look at that. John Mosley and Son, London. We have number 3 stamped there. That's there's the only markings it's got on it, apart from which I believe to be the owner's mark here. We have this little groove cut in the end here. And we have an angled point going on right here as well. So I'm going to say this is probably out of a much larger tool, possibly some kind of plane maybe. It's been tapped about on the end, as you can see, obviously to drive it in, to do whatever it needs to do. But yeah, something of a plane or router, whatever. So don't know what that's all about. But I just thought it was interesting, a little bit of fun, whilst rooting about through the guy's boxes. And he also had what was probably an old Mobo rocking horse. Here it is. He had that. He wanted 45 quid for that, and I tell you what, it was only on his stall for 10 minutes and somebody bought it. So that was interesting. I got there just as he was opening up. Anyway, to this here screwdriver. Nice, isn't it? Guess what brand it is? Let's zoom in and have a look. A footprint screwdriver. So I definitely had to have that, didn't I? Sheffield, England, footprint. Look at that, you can even see the little footprint there. So I definitely had to have this little fellow, didn't I? I think it's seen a bit of use, obviously. How old it is, I don't know. Been bashed about at the end. Handle's a little rough. Maybe got the odd crack in it. Little ferrule there. Footprint. Nothing on the other side. The tip definitely needs a good sorting out. But I thought, yeah, that's nice, isn't it, guys? A footprint screwdriver. That's a first for me. So I had to have that. And of course that leads us on very nicely to this little fellow right here. This isn't by Footprint, but it is, as you can see, of the footprint style. I thought, oh, I'll have to have that. Look, it's by Russwin. It's got Russwin just there. Flip him over, and we've got made in England on the other side. Look. How old this thing is, I really don't know. The teeth are a little bit worn, so it's obviously seen some use over the years. As usual, the pivot pin is missing. What that looked like, I don't know. But what I do like, again, the original owner has cut down the his pivot pin to suit very nicely indeed. Can we get it out of there? Maybe. Let's use the old footprint screwdriver. There we go. Okay. So it's just an ordinary old screw as his pivot pin. It's not in too bad a condition. As I say, the teeth are obviously worn a little bit. It's a very, very good copy though. Get back in there. There are no other markings. Hang on a sec. On the tool that I can see, nothing here, so it's not footprint. It's not branded anywhere else apart from Russwin, so that was quite an interesting little find. Okay guys, any thoughts about what this little fellow's for? Rightio then, let's move along to today's star buys. Nice, look at this lot. Let's start with this little fellow here, shall we? And I had to pick this little fellow up, didn't I? Look at this. Chinese anchor, wooden level, made in People's Republic of China. Same thing on the other side. No barcode or anything like that there. Looking at the colours, who knows, maybe the 1950s, I don't know. There's no barcodes or anything else like that on there. And it's the model 60105. So what's 05? Can we get into it is the question. Yes we can. Let's have a look. Look at this guys. I really like this. What do you think of that? Little wooden spirit level. Does it work? Yes it does. It's also got a little level just here too. That one works as well. It's marked in inches, which kind of gives the game away, I would have said. Oh, wait a minute though. Oh, that's interesting. It's got centimetres on the other side. I hadn't noticed that. Little brass feet. So it'd be interesting to find out just how old this little thing is, wouldn't it? I quite like that. What do you think, guys? It's not bad, is it? I quite like that. So yeah, I thought, yep, I'm definitely having that little fella then. In its little box. Ooh, in its little box, look. Cool. And then in yet another one of his boxes, I found this little fellow here. RM needle sharpener. Now then, have any of you had a guess down in the comment section as to what this little fellow is? Look at that. 9 shillings including purchase tax. So how old is this little fellow? No barcodes, no websites. Let's have a look what's in the box. Okay. So we've got this little fellow here. Okay. We've got what appears to be some kind of base with RM. That gives you an idea. Thorn sharpener. So that should give you a bit of a clue if you've not already had a guess. And I would imagine that this here was originally the abrasive part of the thing. Looks like someone's had a go on it, look. So, how does this work, do you suppose? I don't really know. But I would imagine that was probably, looking at that, most probably stuck on there, like so. And then this sits in there like thusly, I would imagine, anyway. There is a little collet in the end here, as you can see. So obviously something was clamped in here. We've got a little wheel on the back here. Is that rubber? Yeah, I believe that's rubber actually. A little bit to hold it with just there, look. And as I say, this all fits into the base like so. And yeah, you can actually see, by the looks of it, you can actually see where something has been rubbed on there. So obviously you'd do this when you've got the needle. I don't know what even shape needle it would be, because it looks like to me like it's going to come out here somewhere, but yeah. Okay, so I've had a look online, and this is actually for gramophone needles. This is for sharpening gramophone needles. And this looks on the bottom here, it says thorn sharpener, so it's obviously for some sort of thorn, you know, manufactured gramophone needle. How on earth, unless the needle's at an angle or something like that, I can't really fathom out how this thing works. Oh, wait a minute, I could be being stupid here. Wait a minute. There we go. That's more like it, I would have said, wouldn't you guys? What an idiot. There we go. Or, is that it? Yeah, that's more like it. Something like that there. So you'd, this should be stuck down, obviously. And I would imagine putting the needle in there, and you do this on the abrasive and turn it round and sharpen it. So that's clever, isn't it? I like that. Wow. So helps if you get it the right way up, I guess. So what do you think of that, guys? Gramophone needle sharpening tool. Nice, I like that. And no, you can't play an MP3 track on a gramophone, okay? So that's good, I like that. What's up next? This beastie right here. What is it? Well, it's actually a fire extinguisher made by the Pyrene company, as you can see there, look. Hello. To operate, turn handle to the left, work like a pump. So we've got the handle there, so you turn it to the left like so, and there's your pump. It's got all the instructions here as well, directions, blah blah blah. And what was the year it was made? 1963. So it's got a little way to go before it catches up with me, but it's not far behind actually. Brentford, England, Pyrene company, and the jet comes out the bottom there. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to try it today. It's kind of out of balance, look. I'm not going to try it today, but I'm going to do a specific video on this little fellow. Now whether it'll work, I don't know. Apparently you fill it up, I think, through here. Can we get that out? No. So apparently you fill it up through there, and then you pump it up, and apparently it's supposed to shoot a jet of water at the bottom there onto your fire. So we'll be having a look at that in a separate video fairly shortly, I would imagine, because I'll be interested to see how well this thing works after all these years, if it does still work. I mean, I don't know if it does or not, but it certainly makes all the right noises. Whether it does not, whether it's all dried out, I have no idea. Right, and I managed to get the what I class as the filler plug out. There we go. There's not a lot we can see in there really. Okay, so I've got a little flashlight here. What can we see down there then? Not a great deal. Something going on in there. It looks fairly clean in there. It's interesting. I wonder if it'll work or not. Well, we'll find out when I do my video. Oh, all right. I couldn't resist it. Let's give it a go. See if it works or not. Well, hey! Nice. Oh, it does it both ways as well, look. Wicked. Oh, wow, wicked. I wonder when the last time this was used. Brilliant. And as I say, it actually works that way and that way together. There's still a little bit of water in here, but not make too much of a mess in here. Mrs Rathbone will kill me for that. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Oh, wow. Not bad at all, that. He originally wanted 15 for that, but with all the other stuff I bought from him, basically a tenner for this. and a £5 for these bits here. So not bad at all. So these are all my pick of the day. I like these. That's quite interesting. Did anybody get that right? But this is definitely my top star buy. Is this? I quite like this. Very good, and it still works after all these years. 1963. I wonder when the last time this was actually used for anything, and has it ever put a fire out as well? Well, we'll have a go at that at some point in the very near future. We'll have a go at testing that. It's a bit rainy outside at the moment, so I can't do it at the moment. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Let me know which is your favourite out of these three, and which is your favourite out of the whole lot, actually, guys. I think, to be honest with you, this has got to be my favourite. The vintage fire extinguisher. I'm really chuffed that it still works. That's brilliant. This is quite interesting. But yeah, let me know down there which is your favourite. Oh, let's not forget the trainers. So let me know which is your favourite out of all this lot here, including the trainers I got for work. Okay then everyone, I hope you enjoyed popping over to Rathbone Manor and the conservatory again, taking a look at my car boot tool haul today. Quite pleased with this lot. So I have no idea what this thing's for at all, really. If you guys know, please let me know. I'm going to say it's from a tool. You know, it slides into a tool of some description. So it shouldn't be like that, I don't think. Footprint screwdriver, footprint wrench copy. Got to buy one of those for the Footprint Wrench Collectors Club, haven't we, guys? Let me know if you've picked up one of these recently today. Yeah, just let me know which is your favourite. Fire extinguisher's my favourite. Quite interested in the needle sharpener. That's good, like that too. Don't know how old that is. It could be quite old, and it might not be that old either. So it could be 60s, who knows. But anyway, yeah, okay guys. Well, thanks for popping over again today and taking a look at all the goodies. And I'll see you another week. Stay safe, everyone. John Mosley and Son Limited. No, it's not.